Hi everyone. So for today, I'm going to give you the 5 tips on how to get your Just For You bonus in 3 weeks. So are we ready? So I have here a simple disclaimer. These tips are actually based on my personal experience on how I got my first Just For You bonus in less than 3 weeks. Other mentors may have different approach, and it's up to you what you would like to try. So I am only sharing this with the hope that you may learn a thing or two. Okay? So let's get started. So my first tip for you is to familiarize yourself with all the products within the first 2 days. Yes, you heard it right. First 2 days, everyone. In my other video, I told you about how to become a mover within the first week. And one of the tips that I mentioned there is for you to study the business first before you eventually become a member. And so after that, when you are already a member, that means that you don't want to waste any time after that, right? Okay. So with the first 2 days, you should have seen all the product trainings already so that you can explain the products yourself. Although there would be mentors who can assist you and they would be very much willing to assist you, I don't think that you should rely on your mentors to do the explanation for you, right? This is your business and you're the best representative of your product. So make sure that you know your product by heart. Now, our second tip, within the first week, you should be able to present the compensation plan by yourself. Within the first week again, okay? You shouldn't waste any time. Be able to present the compensation plan not through your mentors, but by yourself. How will you do this? Practice, practice, and more practice. There's so many videos about the various packages. In fact, I have uploaded a video on the difference between silver and gold packages. If you haven't seen it yet, you may check it out here. Okay? So you can use that, okay, as your guide, and you can use other videos as your guide as well. So just make sure that during the first week, you are already comfortable presenting the compensation plan by yourself. Next tip. Before you think of your prospects, you must be ready first. Again, you are presenting not only the product or the compensation plan, but more importantly, yourself. The moment your prospects see you as incapable, do you think they would want to be part of your team? So everything must start with yourself first. Would you spend time listening to someone who doesn't know what he or she is talking about? Of course not, right? So, don't blow your chances by getting too excited to talk to your prospects, even though you are not yet ready. You must be ready first. Okay, that's our third tip. Now, down to our fourth. Practice. I told you about that. Practice, practice, never stop practicing. How will you do this? Practice presenting the product and the packages to your spouse, even to your kids. Ask for their feedback. This is a golden opportunity for you to make mistakes without really screwing it up. So don't be shy to practice. And then on our fifth tip, narrow down your prospect list to your top 4. That is right. Again, this is my personal experience. This is what I did. How I got the Just For You bonus within 3 weeks. This is what I did. Once you are confident enough that you can explain the product and packages to your prospects, which should be around your second week, then you can now narrow down your prospect list to your top 4. Personally, I don't have time to write down 200 prospects and organize them to categories. Again, this is only my personal opinion and my own style of doing things. You are free to try any strategies that would suit you best. There is actually no universal fast and hard rule on how to do prospecting. For as long as it works for you, then that is the best strategy for you. So, going back to what worked for me, I just focus on my initial 4 closest friends. These are my friends who have known me for a long time already. They already know my credibility. These are the people who, whatever happens to this business, would still remain as my friends. And because of this long positive relationship with them, all of them agreed to join. This led to the first of the several Just For You bonuses that I gained with IAM. Now, we have our bonus tip, and that is to create your own timeline. That is correct, guys. Okay? You will never be left behind. You will never be ahead of someone or behind someone. Remember, this is your own business. You do your business in your own pace with your own timeline. Don't be pressured. You set your own goals, right? So you create your own timeline. So I hope that you learned something from this sharing. And if you want to ask something about the business, just leave a comment below. Or if you want me to talk about other topics that you think might be useful to you, again, please feel free to comment down below. Okay? So good luck to every one of you and have a nice day.